All right. I'm putting this little thing up only because I'm looking to finish my little PDF here. Hi, you guys, but I did want to get this up here before I go to sleep. So give me one moment. Let's see. This is extremely interesting. All right, give me a moment here. Let's see. Must see. Un momento. You guys, this is crazy shit is all I know. And it falls really right into everything that I have been doing here for the last coming up 2 years. It's funny. It's like shit's hitting the fan. I think what I'll do is save this and then start talking. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome to WCIA Network, where everything, I'm going to make this last, where everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. So anytime I bring anything up here or make it a topic of conversation, it's for the missing children. It's for the kids, the teens, whoever has been touched by this sick ass shit and looking to get justice. So I'm putting this stuff up here. I want to say it's not about Molly, but I definitely am concerned. Very concerned. Because the live that she did today, which I believe has been taken down, was replayed, but this person added fog. Now, I don't know why, but let me put this up here so you know where to go get it. This, I mean, obviously this is Molly's video. It's not hers, but I believe she added this fog to it, and she's the only one playing it, Forgotten Whispers. So let's give credit to Forgotten Whispers. I'm only doing a few photos. So if you want to watch the video, you must go to her channel because it is her content. Okay? So when I saw it was named Molly Has That Jaw Again, it was very obvious to me that I had to go look at it. And it's because I've been watching that jaw of hers. But the crazy thing is, this person's video that it came from, it shows extremely different than it did this morning. I have been watching, for those that don't know, I actually have tomorrow, I have a very big presentation for tomorrow, which has everything to do with what I'm showing you tonight. What I wasn't expecting is to have so much information to show you here tonight. But when I saw it, my jaw dropped, talking about jaws, because her information is telling me that Sassafras in here. I heard that she was. There you go. Hi, Sassafras. I want to make sure that you weren't blocked. So, um, I I forgot what I was saying. So I wanted to put this up here because I think it's important for you guys to see this actually before tomorrow. Yes, credit to Forgotten Whispers. And when I looked at the information, I'm like, this is nothing more than someone is being sacrificed. There's some turnover. There's a key change. There's a power of whatever over this group. There's a shift, and there's a lot going on. Thank you for those thumbs down, because it really tells me that I'm onto something. So you dumbasses that come here to put your thumbs down, yeah, I'm not a child. I get it. You just don't want me to expose shit, and because that's what I'm doing. So just turn the channel, please, because it doesn't. I don't care. I don't care what you do. So it doesn't matter. You. So this here, I'm going to show you a little PDF, and then tomorrow I will be putting this in and showing you how these little pieces in her mouth, I have lots of those little pieces in the mouths of those that are part of the deep fake cover-up. So here is what I have to show you. This is all coming from the video. I know that everything that I am showing you here has to do with the Summer Wells missing children. Summer Moon Wells herself. And definitely Gabby Petito. Gabby Petito had the exact same stuff in her mouth. Tomorrow, I cannot wait to pull it together where I could put Gabby Petito's little thing in her mouth, as well as Summer, Michael Vaughn, all of these little things show up in Molly's last video. I'm assuming it's her last video because after that video, everything went down. Now, I sent extremely important information to the TBI, and I'm hoping it is making a difference. The photos here are not Molly, and they're not of her in the car going to her mother's funeral. This is a sacrifice. This is a switchover. This is them freaking out because Easter's coming and they're so fucking scattered. This group is combusting. I have said this before. You're combusting. You're falling apart at the seams. Falling apart at the seams. And you guys are not getting your shit together. You're not getting your shit together because all this shows here is a mouthful of stuff that is in all of my Summer Wells missing children's cases that I am showing you. All that I am seeing here are the elements and the head in which where Aaron Carter's head was sticking out of the same fake car. And that is not Molly. If this doesn't look like Brian's father, it's either Brian, it looks like Brian's father, it looks like Candace, it looks like that Nita world, it looks like a lot of these people. But this isn't Molly in the car. But it came from the video. Came from the video. And this, so for those that are new, I talk about deep fake because I believe Molly was used as a deep fake over the truth of what's going on. Meaning that her face and her channel, something has shifted, right? Lately. You all could see it. You don't have to be intuitive to see it. This is the number 5 that goes next to the bodies of all the people that get sacrificed. This is in the fake car. This is the fake car. See? That's not a good one. Wait. You see the difference between the necks and the faces? Do you see how the glasses change, the thing around the head, the whole thing? So it's everyone's falling apart, you guys, and trust me when I tell you the authorities are on it. Trust me when I tell you they're on it. This is falling apart. The unity is falling apart. See? This is what goes around the necks, and this is what goes around the heads. And this is what I'm going to be showing you as part of my Part 6 series. That's what's around the neck. This is what's around the head, the marooned thing. And this isn't Molly. So for those who haven't been here, sorry these are dark and brighten them up. I didn't have time to brighten it because I wanted to get on. For those of you that are new, understand this isn't about her. This is about what's beneath the Molly that they're showing as Molly. And it all has to do with finding a way to bring justice to these children. This is all it has to do with is to bring justice to these children. Nothing more and nothing less. Whatever they're putting in her mouth is exactly what I have in every case. This is the clearest I have ever seen it. So many a times I use the phrase, this is the best that you're going to get. This image is the best image that you're going to get. This image is the best image that you're going to get of what they put in their mouths. And I have plenty of these images. This is crystal clear. Crystal clear. This is a sacrifice. Whoever was sacrificed, this was their last major sacrifice. And unfortunately, whoever is above this and beneath it is the deep fake, there's no way this is going to be ignored. All of this is way too obvious. All of this stuff, and see how her head is coming out of the same thing. Ryan Up Church. I can't believe I always say his name on accident. Every time I want to say Aaron Carter, I say Ryan Upchurch. It's the strangest freaking thing. Aaron Carter, head, okay, was coming out of this same fake car. his photos were the most obvious. So funny how I want to say Ryan Upchurch. Let me see. Yep, this is going to be great stuff to put together for you guys. This here, and what's in her eye, I'm not even going to get into the stuff with the eye, but what I want you to notice is the strip on the bottom. The strip on the bottom is where shows you the most information. This is what the authorities have now. This strip is what really kind of just shows you, this is page 8, how many different faces are within this video. There's a lot. And when you get to the bottom of the smallest little strip, when you videotape it and look at it, these are different people. See? And see how they're in the fake car? I'll cut these down for you. So it's super, these are the most obvious I have seen yet, outside of the Nita world that I have to show you guys tomorrow. Like, we know that's not Molly. And we know that's not the person right there. And we know that it's not the person right there. They're all different people that are being shown through this sacrifice within her video. The eye is even covered up. Now, mind you, I didn't do a lot of work on this. I'm saving it for tomorrow because, again, I really, really wanted to get this out there because I know that this is pretty amazing information. To me, it's breaking information. They always do something to the eye, and this is what they're doing here. Not only that, in this photo here, again, you see these things in their mouth. Now, it's not that I'm showing this thing in their mouth for the first time, you guys. This has been something since the beginning of my following Summer Moon Wells. And this stuff in the mouth is all over this video. It's like whoever did the sacrifice. Listen, someone did these sacrifices. This isn't something that just appeared in Molly's video. This was completely calculated time. And this is someone's mouth that's being ripped apart. I mean, really ripped apart, you guys. It's not Molly. Here, it's like an eyeball is in the mouth. That's what I feel, that there's an eyeball in the mouth. Now, why do I feel like there's an eyeball in the mouth? Because I have seen it before. And this here has one of those blue faces laying next to it in the fake car. Look. So that's in Molly's mouth, and there's the blue face next to Molly. It's really clear as a bell. I mean, this stuff isn't covered up. And I don't know anyone else who has this video out there like this. other than the station that I'm giving the credit to, where I got this. So if in fact the fog was put up there to cover up the truth, I have no idea. But this is really, really obvious. Now let me show you something that tomorrow I'm going to show you how this connects 100% to the Idaho 4. This picture that's coming next. That little goofy guy that's sitting next to her, like that little critter, that exact little critter is in the Idaho 4. Right there. And that's a fake car. It's not Molly, that's the machinery. It's around Aaron Carter. And that's the little critter, you guys. Summer Moon Wells has that same thing. This shit is, to me, really, really hardcore evidence, I think, that the authorities could take really far. Because this has been shown in my almost 600 videos, but when I could give you something like this attached to the so-called Molly, and that's laying with Summer, and that's laying with Idaho 4, and that is in my presentation tomorrow with that redheaded guy. And that's around what you see to the left. What you see around his head is what I've been showing you around everyone's head. See what's happening to the video? See how it's all getting stripy? That's why I like to get this shit out here. That's on the head. This here again, this is nothing more than the Summer Moon Wells missing children's sacrifice. Let me brighten it up. This here equipment is all the same equipment. The FBI or the TBI, whoever you are, you could grab this stuff because it's so easily grabbed. That is the equipment. It is right there. These people are moving in a way that maybe they want to get busted. I don't know. But to me, it's a slam dunk. It matches. You guys see how this shit matches everything I've been showing? The mouth. It's not chapstick. Look at that. They feed this stuff. They eat this shit that they're eating. That is the machinery around her head. Look past the lips. They want you to look at the lips. So here I'm going to crop it. This is the V thing. It's like metal that's around this person's head. This is on, I'm going to say Molly, but it's not Molly. Again, you could see that their neck and their head and their mouth are being held. Let me crop this. So the way they do this is a way we don't know how they tape it, because or what they're doing, because it's their deep fake. It's not ours. All I do here is follow the elements. I don't get into anything else other than I know these are the elements and they're showing up on Molly. It's not up to us here to figure out how it got there, who filmed it, it's not up to us. We're not the police. We're not the FBI. And it's not up for us to analyze. And it's not up to us to, give a philosophy on who do you think that is or who did it or done it. All I do here is show the elements that I've been showing for almost 2 years. So when the elements match up to all of the cases I've been covering, that's when I show it. I don't show it because she looks funny or, these are the elements. These are elements. It's definitely not her. These are critters in her mouth. These are elements that I'm going to show you are in the victim's mouths. And when I show you tomorrow, you're going to be able to see it a little bit more clear, because here I'm changing the color so you could see it, because obviously it's in Molly's mouth. It's right there. So this is the stuff I show. And what's next to her, you could see these are all elements for those who have been on my channel. And if anyone's frustrated, you need to go watch the other videos if you want. Because this here on the other side, this is Summer. This could, what's here is what's on Summer Moon, and especially Michael Vaughn. You guys, Gabby Petito. That goes down under the ground, just like Aaron Carter's did. It goes down. So this is a fake car, and it goes, let me take a little pointer. This goes down, and there's things going on in here. This is down. Their head is on a platter, like it's sticking out of a hole in the ground. Okay? But that I will, this matches what's in the Beast and Bunch's mouth all the time. So I know this is going to create new people to come here, but understand that I'm showing my people here, my WCAA network family, that has been here and has supported me and has spoken well about my channel and hasn't bullied me and hasn't done the shit that other people do and go into other people's chat room and talk about me and then come here and pretend it didn't happen. We don't do that here. This is stuff that I've been showing. This is in her mouth. It's an eyeball. Do you see the eyeball in her mouth? That's the number 5 in the corner. This is what they do to the eyeballs. For all I know, this is the eyeball. This is the whole entire... This is what they do to every victim. I show this in every victim. Their eyeball looks like this. This happens to be Molly. This happens to be Molly, you guys. Over and over and over. The last couple months has been a shit show. A shit show. This eyeball thing started day one. day one, when, here, let me show you something. This is a little, that eyeball's not eyeball. These eyeballs are really, really, I would say, one of the number one reasons they do what they're doing. For some reason, these eyeballs are super important, right? I have been following it. Oh my God. Since day one of Summer Moon Wells. And then I went and I followed it, and then I got a load of information that came from Benny's videos, which are old videos, but they still stand the same. I said, that's the thing that takes the eyeball out. That's the information that takes the eyeball out. And I had a whole entire thing on the eyeball remover that was in all of Benny's videos. This. And this is the shit that I show. That's the machine that takes out the eyeball. Anyone that's guilty knows I'm right. You all know I'm right. That's the machine that I show you that's in every video. These pictures I'm showing you, I just happened to open up 2021. I have so much of this stuff. Now when I show you the number 5 and the machine, I'm just showing you the number 5 in the machine, but this is where it came from. This is back from 2022 PDF. Nothing has changed. The people haven't changed. The characters haven't changed. The eyeball remover haven't changed. Look, that's the remover. Their heads are in the corner. Look at the left-hand side. Nothing's changed. So when you go back and you look at my videos and then you look at what I'm doing here today, nothing has changed. 2 years. It's the same channels, the same elements, the same process, the same purpose. Nothing. This is from the Big Eyeball Girl. She had a lot of information, and she loves to talk about Ernie and Benny. This is Michael Vaughn's eye, right here. This is Michael Vaughn's eye. This is a picture to the left from Michael Vaughn's video. That is his eyeball being removed. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. It's what it is. That is his eyeball being removed. Here is the same number 5 box that I show you guys. Look at this. This is Summer's number 5 box with her eye being removed. Right next to Michael Vaughn. So this information I'm showing you tonight that has Molly is critical because I've been showing it since day one. And now all of a sudden, Molly's gone. These YouTube creators are freaking out. I don't even know what the fuck they're doing. And this is what shows up. You know, long ago, before anyone knew, a lot of you just didn't know or selected pictures from Candace's YouTube channel. You know, I said that she put herself up as her profile photo. And I'm like, doesn't anyone see that she is basically saying she killed her daughter? Because her profile photo is exactly what these children wind up looking like. You see, this is the eye. Candace's, now let me make it smaller for you. Candace's eye is gone. She's in the same flannel shirt as we saw Kylie Rodney. She has the same thing wrapped around her head as Summer now does. This is Candace Bly's Wells photo page that she had as her profile before everyone started looking at her Facebook page, and then she changed it. Why didn't this become a discussion? This is where they put Summer. She puts the whole friggin', everything I do is allegedly, obviously. Everything I do and say here, you guys, falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Duh. Okay? So you guys figure out, I do this through clairvoyance. I do this through spirit. I bring all this shit to you because I'm shown it. But this was Candace's first photo that she kept as her profile photo. Does anyone find this any bit strange? From day one, she told you the story of Summer Moonwell's missing children. Those hands aren't hers. It's probably Summer that she's holding in her arms. It's probably Summer's head in the hollow tree. But who am I to go looking in a hollow tree for Summer's head? I can't do that. I can't do that. All I could do is show it. But this was her YouTube channel. When she first had 6 videos in the beginning. Let me tell you, I have those 6 videos. And let me tell you, it's everything that I have been talking about since day one. I am now talking about it in April of 2023. Those 6 videos and what they posted in the beginning was so critical and so informative, and I knew to go grab it as everyone went into chaos, and Tiffany Marie and Molly and JLR and, oh my goodness, the interview room, Ziggy, everyone was creating all this drama and all this chaos on YouTube. And I was like screaming, I'm like, oh my God, it's right here. I'm like, I don't understand. It's right here. Here's the answer. I don't get it. Nothing. Now we're in 2023, and all of this stuff, the eyeball thing, the number 5, the Clippers, the same people, the same information. Nothing has changed. The only thing that has really changed is there has been more bloodshed and there have been more children murdered. This is Molly's video. Look at it. This is something I have been predicting and showing for a very long time, you guys. Every victim has the same information. If you look really closely, you could see the smiley face in the eyeball. Right here. There's nothing different that I am showing you, that I have been showing and talking about since June 16th, 2021. Nothing. Nothing. This is exactly what they did to Summer. This is exactly what they've been doing to all of these sacrifices. This is what has been happening. That is not Molly, you guys. I don't know. I don't even know who Molly is. I don't even know if Molly exists. I don't know. But the Molly that I was introduced to on June 16th, I could safely say is not the same Molly that left the channel today on April 4th, 2023. It isn't. It's not the same person. And I don't know how they do that. I have no idea. I just know that they're not the same. It's a different person. It's a different energy. It's not the same. Whoever is sitting in this car is in the fake car, same situation that they put Aaron Carter's ass in. This matches so perfectly, you guys, that I'll get into not tonight, because I need to keep this one separate. This is exactly what Aaron Carter's head was coming out of. When I tell you exactly, I mean exactly. Exactly. The white equipment that's around her is exactly the same equipment that's around every sacrifice. Whatever they're putting in their mouth, seen it before. There's that white thing. Whatever they're putting in their mouth, I have shown you guys this stuff before. This here just happens to be super clear. This is the best image that we will ever see of this, unless you're on location with the body that has this in their mouth. This is what's going on. Aaron Carter, I believe, did not want to die. I do believe he did not want to die. Maybe he did it sometime. But I feel a very strange feeling with him as well as Molly. Sometimes I don't know if it's really them who died. I just feel spirit and hear it. And there's a sadness. There's a very, very, very deep sadness. That's what I feel. That's as far as I could take that. You know, it's just very sad. But here is what they put these wafer things in here. And I'm going to show you all of these little pieces. Oh my God, you guys, Gabby Petito. Gabby Petito did not get the justice either. Shh. Whoever the Gabby Petito is, this is very sad. And this is critical information that matches. Oh my goodness, you guys, it just matches. It's like very, very seldom do I get information that's clear in photos like this. Like, you all know who've been watching my channel, so many of my photos are blurry and I have to get them from between the frames and they look ridiculous sometimes, but I'm telling the story above the photo, right? So at least I have a photo, but the photos are never this clear. How lucky are we that we have a clear photo? It's pretty clear. It's very clear. And I definitely knew that this had to be shown. Now, so many more pictures I do have. Let me brighten some up and I'll just show you them so you all have a reference point here. The most interesting thing that I like to show, truthfully, are these here, these bottom pictures, because it really shows how there's so many different people here. It's not just one person. The lips are different. The faces are different. The smaller the photo, the better it is. So let me see. I see a really good one over here. So this here, whatever is in that little teeny photo down in the right-hand corner has the most information. See how the face is totally messed up? But that's the part that goes in the deep dark web. That crazy looking photo in there. But they're all different. Totally different. Like one of them is like fake, like from shit, like from a commercial. You know, like completely made up. Here is another one with this thing in her mouth. But I feel a very big presence of a man in here, a woman. This here you could tell, if you look past the face, this next photo, notice the where she's sitting. See? That's the fake, that's the machine, that's the fake car. It's the fake car. A lot of these pictures are most important for the authorities to grab and look at, because they're the ones that are going to be able to really see what's going on here. Because it's whatever original that Molly had up, right? Because this here shows that the head is laying in the same corner that all the heads are laying in. They always lay in the corner of these things. See? See behind the head? This is completely, this completely matches the sacrifices we've been following. And there are few people in here. It's not like there's just one person. There are few. This is the mouth. We've seen that before. And there are a lot of pictures that are super, super dark that I'll try to brighten them up for the next presentation. Hopefully, I mean, I'm hoping I have it on for tomorrow, right? But having all this new stuff, I'm hoping to keep it. So don't forget to get alerted. See, these are a few different people in here. And I would just love to know, is anyone even friends with Molly? Is anyone here like friends with her, like gone for lunch with her? I ask it all the time. Does anyone like, I mean, without lying and telling the truth? Does anyone like know who she is, actually goes out as a friend with her? And I'm not talking about people that are doing YouTube channels with her. That knows that she's safe and okay, you know? Like the Molly that we know, or maybe we don't know. But this isn't okay. Like, I don't know anyone that would know her, that knows her, right? So this is critical, I think. And it just shows you a whole different viewpoint without getting into the drama of the conversation of Molly, which we don't know her. Unless you know her and you've sat across a table with her, you don't. Totally, prayers for all. You don't. I will show you a bit of information that I did send to the authorities, and that's all I'm going to show you about tomorrow's, because it is critical and I want to be able to show this. Because to me it is the location of the room in which this is happening. So let's just put a little, I know, a prayer that the Molly that I knew from almost 2 years ago is okay. And she's safe. And that nothing has happened to her. Because something has happened to someone that looks like her. So that is it for Molly. That's a lot to take in. It's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot going on in these photos. Yeah, the fake car is a fake car because it's in the room. This is the only thing that I also sent in to the authorities. I'm putting this out there because I want you guys to see it. I believe that this channel is in trouble too. I think that whoever this lady's channel is used as a deep fake, but I feel as if she's in a bad situation. I feel like there's abuse going on over there. And this is a photo that was hidden between her frames as she was doing a video. That photo shows location. I sent this in. It shows the room. It's nowhere in her video. I happen to have, that is a photo over a photo because it was deep faked. It shows that she's really in this room. That is the equipment. I don't know her either. If anyone knows her as a person, like I'm telling, like a friend, check on her. This is nothing more than the equipment. Again, I am doing this because I think that that channel is used as a deep cover-up, and I feel as if she herself needs a wellness check, because this is this is where she's sitting. She's sitting in this room. So no matter how you slice and dice this stuff, let me change the coloring in this. Someone is in a bad situation. When you brighten and you change the picture and the color, this is where she is sitting. She's sitting in a room that does sacrifices. She's in this room. And there's a man sitting behind her. This is what's beneath this photo. How do I know it? Because it showed up in between the photo. This is what my photo looks like that I snapped. See? Oh, wait. Let me fix that bottom. So all of a sudden I looked at let me recrop it because it's got that little thing in there. All of a sudden I looked at my photos. I'm like, wait a minute. What's that gray spot? Like, I didn't put that there. I'm like, what's that gray spot in the middle of, as I'm looking at my photos? And I told you, I keep that open on the bottom. And she's very consumed with Summer's story. But that is really in her photo, you guys. That's in between those two frames. That's how I get frames like this. See? See the man? There's like a man sitting in the chair. I just put this stuff together. I haven't really. Let me see if I could change the color. Contrast. Here. This is where she is really in this room. And this is why I sent this to the authorities, because I'm like, this is the room. Ignore my phone is in there. So you'll see my phone is also in the picture, but ignore it because it was it reflected. Just look on like this side. Creepy, right? But tomorrow, her video, it's got children in it, and this channel has to be checked out because this little girl that's in this video, that's hidden in the video with her, is a very familiar face. There are children in her video. And these children are showing very clearly because it's time. They're very, very present because it's time. There is no reason this little girl should be showing up in any of her fucking videos. And there's not just one little girl. There are several. This is why it's so important for me to keep putting this stuff out there. Because this little girl is not dead. And there's another face behind her. Her consumption with Summer Moon Wells is what's very interesting. But the children that are showing up in Nita's World's video needs to be exposed. I am not saying she's doing anything. I am saying whoever is using her channel as a deep cover-up, we're going to find you. Because all of these faces are coming together. See these faces that are creeping out from underneath hers? It's a problem. And let me tell you, I'm not going to stop until justice comes. I'm not. Tomorrow's Series 6 is going to be covering faces, places, and all this stuff. Here comes a really creepy picture that Summer Moon is throwing my way. That is not her. That is a victim. And look what's on her head. Look what is around her head. And look at the details of information that matches Candace. This face here and what's going on here is the same. You could almost think that this is all the same. If I were to flip this horizontally, and take Candace's picture, you would think that this chick is Candace. It is telling the same story as Candace is telling in front of her hollow tree. Nothing is changing, you guys. It's the same people I'm following over and over and over. The same channels are showing the same things. It's the same fucking pick is right, Jen. She is obsessed with Summer. Her information is such insanity that I don't understand where the authorities are. I have been discussing this channel for a long time. I don't know And wait till you see tomorrow what I'm going to do. Just so you know, in case whoever's doing this to her fucking channel, I have Summer's vigil, her very first vigil, and all the photos from that vigil match up to Kylie Rodney. They match up to JLR's videos. They match up perfectly. I'll keep you in suspense, right? I'm so bad at that. I'll show you, okay, I'll show you one photo from her vigil and then I'll be done. Yeah, that around her eyeball, I believe, is I believe Candace is actually Summer. I believe that these are all of her trophies. This is all the shit. These are bones and all that crap. Look at this picture from her vigil. You guys, that's the buggy. Yeah, I have a kick. Wait, I'm going to do this all tomorrow. That's the buggy. That's the flying whatever in the sky. And all of our favorite people were at this vigil. Everyone from the beginning is exactly the same as it is today. Same buggy. Same everything. Same flying shit in the same everything. So, if anyone needs to run and go hide in the ground, I suggest you do it before tomorrow's live, because this shit is getting easier and easier to show. Easier and easier to show. This is insane. So, this little girl looks so familiar. I will show her pictures tomorrow because I believe she is the same one that's in the room with Summer at Robin's dancing shit. I believe that that girl is this girl, and they're all the same group. And this girl is the same girl that I found in the water with that family that I follow. Same girl. That girl is the same as this girl. This girl and this girl. It's not Robin's daughter. Is the same, whoever the fuck these people are. So if these kids are still alive, I'm actually showing the authorities these kids are smiling and they're alive. It's time to go get them. Follow my breadcrumbs and you will find the children. Follow the breadcrumbs and you will find the children. If in fact you don't want to find the children, don't fucking do anything. Because they're not all dead. They just aren't. On that note, let's see. Let's leave this on Molly's mouth filled with an eyeball. That's what I think. Because how no one saw this, or how is it that nobody gives a shit? We'll leave it with this one. This picture. And my other one that I think is insane is, where's the eyeball one? Here. This one. These two photos tell the whole freaking story. And I really hope that the channels stop talking about Molly and start talking about the children that need justice. I really hope they stop talking about her directly in all of her drama that's going to do nothing for Summer Moon Wells. And take a look at this shit. This ain't normal. Oh, Jay. Jay's been with me since day one. Better meet you one day, girlfriend. All right. On that note, may justice come real soon. Because Sunday's going to be a fun day. I'm going to run all this shit for hours. That's Molly's mouth, which is really an eyeball. All right, you guys. Muffin Top, thank you, my wonderful mod. Thank you to all my subscribers, my members. Thank you for being here. Go get some sleep. And may justice come real soon. May the authorities do something with this information. You guys are the best. I love my WCIA family here. Thank you all. God bless you all. I will definitely be talking to you tomorrow. Good night, guys.